To be a photographer, it's a fairly easy thing to describe. It's seeing the images in your mind's eye and figuring out how to make a tangible representation of that. Every kid wants to be a fighter pilot, or you want to be an astronaut or something like that, but I kept being pulled to the ocean. We are never quite sure what the day will hold or what the ocean has in store for us, but I love working with my wife because from almost the beginning of our relationship, it became apparent that we are constantly pushing for the same goals. We also have a very unique way of approaching a task or a project.
Waking up every morning and saying, hey, let's go create something. It's so fulfilling.
Jim and Alicia, welcome to the Caribbean.
Please make the Turtle Tail Estate your home while exploring the underwater worlds of Turks and Caicos.
I think it's easy to see what draws many people to the Caribbean, and specifically as a photographer, the colors are just spectacular. This property, this island, a myriad of different cultures that just you don't get to experience living in the mainland.
When we first arrived at the property, the first thing that caught my eye was the ocean. They have that phrase Caribbean blue, and it's true. You don't have this sort of color anywhere else in the world.
Turks and Caicos represents many things: the upscale restaurants, the gorgeous beaches.
But you also, on the other hand, have adventure right at your fingertips. What it means for me to be a photographer, I think it's about capturing an emotion. I'll set up my shot to try and complete this experience so that when somebody looks at a photo of mine, they feel as though they're there with me, you know?
It's something sort of unusual for people, so there's an innate fascination with what we do. It's a really neat way to bring two people together and create one cohesive project.
It's unique and exciting.
As someone who was looking for a property here, I couldn't imagine that you'd be able to find a better space. You are in such a tranquil, empty space and surrounded by so much life at the same time.
It's on a 4.5 acre lot, and so the only thing that you're hearing is the sound of the ocean in the background.
Everyone on the planet has some tie to the ocean in some way, shape, or form. Having an aquatic career gives us an opportunity to speak for the oceans. Being able to do that is a very fulfilling career.
If I were to encourage somebody who's looking into underwater photography, I would say get out there and experience and explore, and don't be afraid to fail because you learn from it, and definitely come visit a place like Turks and Caicos. It's pretty hard to fail here.
Being able to work here and create the way that we've been able to create, it's hard to imagine walking away from this place without photos that you're proud of.